drill through them, then drill. That's it. Hey guys and girls, it's Toyota Tony RC coming at you. We last left off with the Mustang, but I figured I'd take a minute and kind of explain how I do things. I don't know if it's the way everybody else does things. I kind of jump around in the manual a little bit. I got a procedure that I use. You guys are welcome to use it or do your own thing. What I generally do, we start off with our flight controls first. Back here, rudder, wings. I generally do that first, then put the landing gear in, then your propulsion system, whether it's electric, gasoline, or what have you, turbine, whatever kind of aircraft you're building. I just find it easier to do it that way. So in the videos, if you kind of see me skipping around, I know there's a couple of people that have contacted me that are building this. I don't exactly follow the book, so, but you're welcome to do it the way the book says. I find it cumbersome, especially trying to put the motor in when you have, you know, no wings on it, and it makes it nose heavy, a tendency to flip over. So this is generally the way I do it. I just wanted to explain that. So without further ado, let's get back to the build. So here we are. I wanted to show you this here. This is the rudder servo. This is installed. Okay. As I said in the video before, here's our flight controls that we installed, all hinged. Like I said, put a little alcohol on both sides of the hinge itself, a little petroleum jelly where it hinges itself. And then what I do, I sand the hinges, each side here and here, okay? Then you use the alcohol or before. I generally do both, do it both ways. After sanding, before sanding, this way it gets any contaminants on. You're looking to scuff it up just so that the epoxy sticks to it. A little petroleum jelly at each hinge, and look, nice and easy to movement. Same with the rudder, okay? So, as I show you the servo, here's the way I install them. If you look, they come with these bushings. You want to make sure that the large part of the bushing, okay, is on the bottom, and this bolts through where there is no wide part of the bushing. This way it bolts down, and as you can see, nice and tight, ain't going anywhere. The bushing helps take up a lot of slack from the vibration. Another thing you're going to do, I will show you in the final build video. We're going to put a little like glue in there. I generally use foam tack or Bob Smith foam glue. You're just going to put a dab of it between the screw and that. This way, from the vibration, this thing's going to be going like this, it won't back out. The way I install them, I figure I'd go over that. As you see, Seagull does a nice job for you, and they put the holes in there for you, which is kind of nice. But I sit the servo in, drill through them, then drill the screws, then CA glue, drop, let it harden the wood up, then we put the servo in. This way, no chance of it coming out from the vibration. You're going to periodically check it anyway, but as you see, and I highly recommend you buy these servo screws. You get 100 of them for like $7, worth their weight in gold. Allen keys are the way to go with these. These are the Allen keys I use right here. Get them off of Amazon for about 10 bucks, worth their weight. Another thing you may want to do, if you can't get it centered, like I'm fortunate, you can center it with a radio, or you can use this little gizmo. If it's not going the right direction, I can reverse it and do all kinds of different stuff. I could change the endpoints, change speed. You're generally worried about reverse with this. The only time you want to change speed, honestly, the gear doors with this, I made the speed custom so that exactly they move so slow that as the gear doors finally open, then the gear drops immediately. So with that being said, what we're going to do, we're going to put the landing gear in first, run the cables up, because this is a cable drive. I don't know why they do it that way. The P40 back there has the cables in the rear landing gear and a rod that goes to the rudder. This one, we're going to use the cables that they give us, and we're going to see how it goes. So what I'll do is I'll do one more video before final to sum this all up here. We'll do one more video which will show you how the cables go in, how we wrap them, and safety time. Hey guys and girls, so here is the finished product, okay? The servo we last left off, the servo, we installed that, okay? Now, here's your pull system for your rear retract, okay? And the outside pull system on the outer edge of the horn, okay? That works the rudder. So I might as well demonstrate it while we're at it, since we got everything working, okay? So we'll start off with the back here. It's a little hard to do, so as you can see, everything's moving around the way it's supposed to. Right stick, right rudder, left stick, left rudder, okay? All dead straight. Even though it doesn't look it from the video, just because of the way I'm sitting. If you look, there you go. Everything's dead straight. It may pull a little bit. If it does, we'll adjust it accordingly. A tip. I have a tip for everybody. It's a little bit of a pain to do, but I put heat shrink over everything. Reason being, these, the way they were going, okay, when you let it back down, the wheel was cocking to the right. And if you keep the heat shrink over it, what it does, if you can look, you can see the cable in there, it keeps it dead straight, which is what you're looking for. Let this do the pivot, and as well as the back, same thing, okay? And out here, probably wouldn't be as noticeable for the rudder, but I did it anyway, just so it's, you know, as you can see, you get a little bit of movement. And the cables are eventually gonna stretch. You're gonna have to readjust them probably after, like, I'm gonna say 30 flights, they are gonna stretch. But there you go, don't mind the inside. This is kind of my test setup. So we're gonna move on to the elevators, and that'll be in the next video. That being said, Toyota Tony signing off. Have a great day.